All right, for this workout, I'm gonna give you a little bit more advanced swing technique that adds a little bit of rotation into it. The first ones I showed you, the basic swing, and then your cleans and presses, they were all in the frontal plane, okay, sagittal frontal plane. With the rotation, now we get a little bit of this, which again is important. A lot of times in the gym, we tend to be in this plane and in this plane, and we don't get a ton of rotation. But in real life, rotation is super important. When you walk, you don't walk like this, you actually rotate. When I run, there's rotation. My golfers out there, my baseball players, pickleball, tennis, all this is rotation. So with a kettlebell, this is one of my absolute favorite primary swing patterns with a rotation, and it looks like this. I'm gonna start with a single kettlebell. Again, I'm gonna keep my nice wide stance. I'm gonna start the motion with a hip hinge, but I'm actually gonna pass it through my legs. So as I come down with a hip hinge, instead of catching straight this way, I'm starting at a little bit of an angle, and it's gonna come through, and I'm actually gonna switch hands right here. So as this is coming through, you can see I'm already loading for all my, again, baseball, golf. Everything is a rotation and a load and a transfer. And that's what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna come down, boom, there's my load. I'm on this foot here. Notice my knees are not collapsed in. They stay open just like our normal squat form. As this kettlebell passes through, now it's right here on the back arm. What I'm gonna do here is now I'm gonna take all this force and rotate. Think like a big forearm in tennis, okay? I'm not talking about forehand form right now. I'm just talking about this idea of a big looping, and again, it doesn't start from the arm, it starts from the hips. So after I pass through, my hand's back here, and I'm gonna throw my hips from this hip, really coming from the ground, which is going to swing the kettlebell out and up, and it's actually gonna come up, and I'm gonna give myself a high five with it. So far, I comes through, I catch, I've loaded the leg, I'm gonna pop the hips, give myself a high five. And then from there, it's going to come down, and now it's gonna go in the other direction. So all together, it looks like this. I'm gonna stop at the high five. All right, so I've got my kettlebell, I've loaded, rotate, boom, there's my high five. I'm catching, just like this. Once more, come through, load, boom, high five. Since I'm not switching hands on top, this hand kind of guides it, so it kind of throws it back out slightly. It's not a lot. It's gonna come out, and guess what? Now I'm ready for the other side. So now as it comes through, I've loaded this. Rotate, high five, back through, catch. Rotate, high five, back through, rotate, back through, rotate, back through. There's my high five, catch, and high five. Notice we're going low to high, high to low, rotation, lateral shift, one leg, other leg. You can't beat this exercise for rotational sports applications.